Welcome to your sneak peek into the upcoming week, and this is a timeless reading. Whenever it finds you, just trust your intuition that brought you here, that there is something you need to know right now, and take what resonates and leave the rest, please. And if you find this reading, just count your days from the day right now, because that's how it works best. And so I want to draw a card for every day, and then I will clarify with Cosma Vision card and with a card from a Lenormand deck. And this one. So, the first day is bringing us a lot of creative ideas. This is the Queen of Wands. This is the epitome. Is it epitome? Yes, epitome of creation. So she knows how to create something out of nothing. So that's a beautiful start. And there we have the divine counterpart. So there is something about the Queen and the King of Wands. That's a couple that is highly creative. There is something coming up in your week that is like opening up a creative pathway with a counterpart of some sorts. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. This can be something like feeling that you don't have enough, that you don't have the resources that you want to have. But it is like change of resources, because the five is often the card of change. So this is the moment where resources change from a place where you think you don't have enough, but maybe you have enough. And maybe this divine counterpart is coming in. Whoever you identify with the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, you can decide for yourself, because we have both of them. But that's someone coming in that changes your world and your resources. And then something is really moving forwards. And this can be an emotional moment where you realize now it's starting. So there can be a message coming in or something of this divine counterpart. And there we have this idea of, and this waiting for the ships to come in. That's moving forwards and expecting the outcome as well. And then we see there is the world with something ending and a circle closing of some sort. And the King of Cups, someone offering you something. So there is a lot of things going on in this week, and they are really, really beautiful. This will be an amazing week. It changes a lot of things because it moves something forwards, and it changes your perception of resources. It changes your way of expecting something, and you close a cycle in a way. And this is really interesting, because you close a cycle, and then this King of Cups shows up and has something to offer. So we'll see if we can know a little bit more, but this seems to be really an amazing week in front of you. And we have one. I will just put them underneath first. This seems to be a really beautiful week. Oh, I'm going to take this one. Let's see. So, and there is this, the Queen of Wands brings something in that is like a change, that is like something that is the shore is about something that is unfamiliar. That's something that's like raining. There is this shore, there is this water, and is raining fire. So something is coming in with a lot of passion that is unfamiliar. And then we have the Pathfinder. And the Pathfinder is someone who is an achiever. So this can be that something, it seems to be that there is an offer coming in from a person that is an achiever. And it is so unfamiliar to you that it seems to do something. And we'll see what that is. And we have the Three of Trees. Well, that's not a bad thing to happen. That's like a collaboration. That's something that is coming in. That's like a collaboration that is with a person that brings in things that are unfamiliar, but that's like a great combination. And then we have the 10 of Lotuses. That's the 10 of Cups. That's like something is moving forwards and bringing you the fulfillment that you long for. And we have the 6 of Trees. That's incoming resources. At the same time, when we want them to come in, this is the 3 of Wands waiting for the ships to come in, and they come in. That's what they do. And there we have the 10 of Embers. And the 10 of Embers are the 10 of Wands, right? Letting go of the burden that we held. And this is like a big thing coming in that is helping you to let go of the burdens from the past and letting and closing a cycle for yourself. And then we have the Geomancer, and that's the King of Cups. That's like a person. It describes this person as really generous. So there is a generous person heading your way at the end of the week, but in the beginning of the week, and that is amazing too, because at the beginning of the week there is something offered to you that changes your resources. It changes the way you are in this world, how you move forwards, and it's how you feel you move forwards, because the Chariot often is connected to emotions and Cancer as well, right? To see how this changes your emotional well-being. And the 6 of Trees, bringing in the resources, waiting and bringing them in, and then changing your world by letting go of the burdens, by closing a cycle. And then the King of Cups shows up, and he is a really generous person. Maybe bringing in the next resources for your projects, and we'll see and this is lovely. Yeah, this is the Tower, not the Tower as in Tarot. This is like something is showing up that brings you beyond your own limitations. That's like an offer that leads you out of your comfort zone. That's exactly the same as this card. And this card would be in a tarot deck, would be a Tower card. So this is leading you somewhere beyond your own limitations and showing you something that you didn't expect, but it brings you into a new place. And there we have the divine pathway you are on. This is like the cross, telling us that this relationship, this offering is divinely guided. And it's causing a little bit of stress because it changes your perception of your own resources. And it's like there is something coming up, the 3 of Trees, as well as something is changing in your world. And then we have the motion. Something is getting into motion, and that's the rider as well, is like movement, like the chariot is bringing you into a movement forwards that's heading your way right now. And the scissors are like cutting something off, and this, like the 6 of trees, can be as well, like you cutting, maybe cutting the losses, but maybe cutting the wins as well. And then we have the fox, and we have the fish. So there is something where you let go of something, let go of the things that are burdening you. And this seems to be the scissors cutting out the wrong things that are in your life, and maybe the things you hold responsibility for that you don't have to anymore. And this is the next step, is moving into a soul connection and moving into great abundance. Because with this King of Cups, something comes in that brings you a lot of abundance. So I think this whole situation in this week will put you into a place where you can experience yourself in a new way, in your resources and in your decision making, that comes from a place where you head into a really big abundance. And cutting out the wrong responsibilities that you hold is something where you have to move beyond your own limitations, move out of your comfort zone into a place where you have the right conversations, and where you have the right movements to move things that are not quite right for you into out of your life, to close this cycle. So you are closing a cycle that isn't fitting anymore, that isn't for you anymore. This is the fox is telling us that something isn't quite right, or it's not the right timing, but cutting out this area of your life and the world and the 10 of embers is letting go of something that is not right for you. That's a beautiful confirmation, and then stepping into this abundance with this offer, this generous offer that comes from this King of Cups. That seems to be an amazing week where you have to step into the unknown, out of your comfort zone, to step into something new, to close up a cycle, to step into something new that brings a lot of abundance to you. I wish you a beautiful week, and I see you soon.